Okay, so the gorilla is the top of the primates. We are considered closer to them with our hands and the way we do things. We're in the primate area, you know, so they're at the top of the strength-wise as primates. Now, if you compare animals, because we're not animals, we just close to them because we use our hands. They're smart enough to open a jar. No other animals is doing that and consistent as gorillas and chimpanzees and all this type of stuff. But if you look at a Kodiak bear, which have been on record at being about at least 1,200 pounds.
Which one is that?
A Kodiak, that's the one
white
from
bear
Montana.
or
that's the
black.
That's the big brown bear,
Big brown
bigger than
ones?
the
Oh, okay.
North American brown bear. I mean, the big boys are the brown bears, the Kodiak. 1,200, 1,300 pounds, monstrous. Now you're talking about some real problems for 100 men. A gorilla will be a problem. But a grizzly bear is going to be some real problems. And you start talking about polar bears and all this type of stuff. But let's stick to what we're talking about, the primates. To make it fair, a gorilla is at the top of the primate chain. So now let's look at the best options we have as humans that can somehow compare to a fair competition against gorillas. I went right to the defensive linemen and offensive linemen. Give me all the defensive linemen and all of the O-lines from all 32 teams. Give us the best of those. The 6'5", 320s, the 6'5", 350s, and give us all them. Give us all them guys. And then I sprinkle in about 7 of the best Navy SEALs. And then I go with about 12 crackheads to run in first that ain't had a fix in a while. Let them go in there first, bring the Navy SEALs in, had the O-line and the D-line lined up, ready. And I think 100 will have a good fight.
So you gonna sacrifice some crackheads first?
They're gonna sacrifice themselves because they want that bump. They want that bump. Because they'll set it off right. Once you see some of them get their arms pulled off and get their front piece knocked out, once you see a little bit of that, then everybody else will get back on track. Well, the crackhead, they're gonna bum rush. But you gotta make sure they about a few days without some crack. And then you gotta be able to talk to all of them and say, look, man, y'all go ahead on and we got you when you go ahead, y'all bum rushing, man. And whoever could get back over here, man, we got you, man. But you got to go ahead on and convince them that this is necessary. That's 10. That's 10 of them. I take 10 crackheads, give me them 7 Navy SEALs, and then all the D-line and O-line, and we got a wallet on our hand. We got
10
a wallet.
crackheads ain't coming back, man.
But that's all right. Them Navy SEALs will see that there, and they'll say, okay, we're going this way.
Without weapons.
Then I take some of them UFC dudes. Give me some of them UFC dudes that could do some stuff.
Let's see if these crackheads gonna be able to do it.
100 men versus one full-grown silverback gorilla. And there are people out there like this that are saying that 100 guys would win. And no, they wouldn't. No, just flat out no. A gorilla's skin, you can't bite through it. Their bones, somewhere between 2 and 4 times as thick and dense as ours. Their hand, like their grip force, is something like 1,300 pounds. That means that with one hand, they could crush your skull. My dudes, this is what you're fighting. When they stand up, they are 6 feet tall. They weigh about 400 pounds on average.